Not yet, not yet. Let's see. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm just trying to get my stuff together here. Okay. Looks like we're live. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, looks like things are working smoothly. Let me back out of that. Get it on my phone here. Actually, whoops. Okay, hold on a second. They do have to be. Okay, we got a chat on. No bots though. We got chat bots. Watching my Perky's pocket, or because I made it. Because I made it. Wait, anybody else on? Hold on a second. Okay, where's our reference photo? Let's close some of this stuff. Art set. Create. Hey, 1185. So do you just trace images? I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, Reefer Wizard, rapper Little Bochi just got shot. Okay, not familiar with Little Bochi, but sorry for that. People getting shot all the time. Alright. So, Levin, what do you mean by did I just trace that? No, I didn't trace this. I put this together and then I transferred it. Then I painted it. So, not sure. No actual tracing involved here. If I do copy something, I draw from life, I guess you can say. So, whatever image it is, I just draw from that. I don't trace it, I don't do any projections. Not very good with the projector. So, I've tried to use one once and it didn't work very well for me. So, nope, I did a big old drawing. So I made a digital mock-up. Then I made a drawing from that. Then I transferred that drawing. So that, you could say that. I don't know if that's really tracing though. Yep, and then I transferred it to this canvas and then I started painting it. Hey, Reefer Wizard. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. I trace images. I've traced in the past though. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta start somewhere, right? Now copying, that's another thing. Stealing, yeah, we steal all kinds of stuff. We boosting here and there. Oh, helps to have glasses. Helps to have the glasses on. But yeah, welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. Hope y'all are having a good day or evening wherever you're at. what were we doing yesterday? We were working on the rims on our vehicles. Um, so yeah, we were gonna. Oh yeah, we were doing all the tires too. Did I finish the tires? No, I didn't. That's what we're gonna work on today. Is retweaking our tires. We kind of want to do a little highlight on the side walls of the tires so they don't just look like one solid black mass. So we will maybe add a little, just add a little highlight to it. Okay, so let's get some paint going. We do need a little container to put stuff in. And we could use this. Paint in it's dry, so let's. Yep, anything can be a little palette. Got these little to-go containers. If we get takeout and we have sauces or something in them, I will clean these out and reuse them, repurpose them. Repurpose. So what are y'all up to today? Chilling, listening to the news. Yep, rappers getting shot. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. Yeah, it's almost like a daily occurrence. Somebody getting shot. And what does it lead to? Not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. Just people hurt or dead. That's about it. Sad people making people sad. That's what that is. Making people sad. Making people sad, sad, and mad. Sad and mad. That's what usually happens. Sad, sadness, and madness. Sadness and madness. All right. Okay. Do I have enough in here? I feel like if I don't mix up enough, then I will be sad. I think that should be enough. Okay, my next step is I need something lighter, but I'm not going to use white because white's too extreme. If I use white, shoot, I might only have white. I might only have white. I do have some blues, but they're latex paint. I guess I could use it with this enamel because they say it's latex, right? Premium latex paint. Rust-Oleum's Painter's Touch. Get this stuff at the hardware store. They have different colors. It's a decent paint. If you're doing exterior stuff, that works great. If you want something a little more durable, the color line, they have some colors, but it's not very extensive. All right, guys. Well, looks like Levin and Reefer left. Well, hope you all have a good day then. get anybody else in here, who knows? Usually it's just me all by myself until somebody jumps in to, say hello and then pop back out. You're just checking on me, keeping an eye on me, making sure I'm not causing any problems. Don't want to get shot, so I stay inside. If you stay inside, you might not get shot. It's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed if you stay inside, you ain't gonna get shot. But I feel like you're more likely to get shot if you go outside. You go out in the world, don't go out in the world. Don't go out there touching grass, man. Just stay holed up, lock your doors, bar your doors, bar your windows. What were we doing? Yes, we were adding a little bit of this. Should we test it out? Because I'm kind of unsure if I want to use this or not. Let's grab a little. So this is what we got. It's kind of a bluish green, but really, really light. The tint, I guess you could say. It's been tinted. Okay. Okay, it's turning gray. You really want something that's not quite black, but not black. Let's see how it works. You always gotta test it out. Well, it's just slightly off with the darkest dark. It might be really subtle, or I might just have to, add another little dip of our tinting color. Alright, let's see. Should we test this truck? Are you guys able to see this bit down here? Right down here. This truck over here. Let's test it out. No, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Once it dries, you'll be able to tell if it's. I can notice a slight difference. So if the road color gets lightened a little bit, that will definitely stand out. Sorry if my big head's getting in the way. Oh, crud. Well, Let's see if we can fix this. I just screwed the pooch there. Screwed the old pooch on that one. We were doing so well until that happened. That's where you have your second brush comes in handy. Okay. There we go. We ain't no Bob Ross. Hey, Laughing Girl, looking good so far. Glad you're back at it. Yeah, me too. I was doing a little bit yesterday. I really didn't feel like doing any painting, but I keep talking about finishing this, and if I don't work on it, I don't finish it. So, but thanks for saying it looks great. I'm trying to make it more sloppy looking though. Like I'm working on the sloppy brush strokes, but I'm not doing a very good job at it. Just trying something new. Trying. I don't know if this painting is ready for the sloppy brush strokes though. Might have to save that for another painting. Don't want to be switching it up in the middle of the painting unless you're just trying to be playful and experimental. Alright. Well, they're not the best. Sloppy looking. Oh dear. Not this one. On you so you can see the sloppiness when I pull in. You get the detail shots. You can see all the sloppy paint work. So I'm hoping what I'm doing here, I'm trying to do the side walls of the tires, and I made it slightly lighter than the black that I used for the tire. So I'm hoping the side walls will stand out. From the rest of them. I might have to go back over the dark areas. But I think when I go to do the road, like lighten up the road color, hopefully these will stand out. Yeah, my tires are looking all kinds of wonkiness going on in this tire. But I'm not trying to spend the next year trying to finish this. If I can get this cap back on. There we go. Hopefully I can get it back off. Got paint dried up in there. All right, let's see. We got that tire. We got this tire. Yeah, I want to try to do like sloppier brushwork where it looks really good from afar, and then you get in close and you just notice all the bad brushwork. Oh, I need to check something. What happened? Oh, he's still going. We need to check something. A friend of mine was messaging me on Messenger. This is weird. Messenger on my iPad does not show. Doesn't show my updated messages. Okay, we need that. Hey Carlos, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. Thank you for. Oh, you giving me the W? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if this painting deserves a W, but we're working on it. I'll get the W when it's done, when it's complete. Whether it's good or not, it just needs to get done. If you were to Manchester. Alright guys, so Carlos, are you done with school for now? You got you got you got your time back? Okay. Yep. Tires. You know what? I should be starting from the right or left and then working right. Because if I work the other way, I'm gonna start putting my hand in paint. So we're gonna start. Hold on, guys. I gotta move the camera. We're gonna start on this side. And I guess we'll start up here. You know what? You gotta stand up. Sometimes you just have to stand up. Gosh, only my eyes worked. So I might try to do more of these scenes with the cars at a standstill. You could do like different creatures. What's going on? Looks good, nice details. Oh man, I was trying to get away from details, dude. Yeah, you graduated? Congratulations, man. I'm going to get a full-time job, so I don't know for now. Well, I hope you still, you know, create. And your camera broke? Oh, dang. Literally the day after I graduated, I realized it broke. Oh, you didn't even know it was broken? Doesn't turn on anymore, so I don't have any equipment to stream. Very sad. You sure it's broke? You have it taken in and looked at, maybe? That sucks. I did enjoy your streams quite a bit. So hopefully, hopefully you get back into doing something. But you know, if not, it was a good run. Yeah, I don't have a proper camera, so I just use my iPhones. I have an old one, and then I have, well, I guess you can say the one I'm currently using, which is an iPhone 13. Seems to still do the job. Um, Plans on getting new equipment, not anytime soon. Uh, just finishing these paintings, all these paintings that I started. That's my goal. I told myself you can't be starting anything new until you finish all the old ones, which is going to be quite the feat because you don't even know how many canvases I have started that over the years that I have not finished because um, I'd have a new idea and I'd want to start that instead of finishing the old ideas. Okay. But that means I have a lot of work. I don't know if it's the work that I want to have, but it'll be work finished. Let's see. And you have some stream ideas once you do get a new camera. Oh, so you're just going to get a new camera? Okay. No, I'm not stopping. If anything, I'm going full force into painting. Man, I'm glad to hear that because you are an amazing painter. And you'll just get better. The more you do and the longer you do it, you just get way better. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm gonna just balance a work painting life. I got into the MFA program at your school. School of wait, what is it? The School of Arts, the School of Art Institute of Chicago. Is that what it is? But it was too expensive. Oh dang, man! Really? You got into the MFA and you can't go because it's too expensive. That well, do you think if you did have the money you'd still go, or would you be eligible to go like later down the line? I'm gonna reapply. Oh, he just said that I'm gonna reapply next December, so I need to make a stronger portfolio. There you go, man. That's a good goal. Just paint, you know. The more you do, the better you'll get. The stronger your portfolio will get. Because I don't think you'll be satisfied. You finish a piece, you won't be satisfied, and you'll just want to make more. I'm gonna shoot for a higher scholarship. I wasn't selected for any scholarships this attempt. That's it's good, good things to be aware of and to strive towards. Especially if that's something you want to be. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, if you're 20 something or 50 something, if you want it, you can make it happen. You might have to work for it, but just like anything else, you gotta work for it. Some things you gotta work a little harder for. So, but that, I guess that doesn't mean you give up on it. You keep going, Omizu. I'm gonna head out now. I'm working on the animation piece. All right, Carlos. Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. Uh, it's always good to see you in my chat. And yeah, I hope you get a new camera soon. Do some streams to see what you're up to. I keep track of you on Instagram, so at least we have that. At least I can see what you're up to on Instagram. But yeah, keep it up, man. Don't stop. I don't think you'll stop painting unless you find another passion. I don't think you'll stop painting. I don't know why I'm going over that. I already went over that. Let's see. Yeah, it's very, very subtle. Even when I look at this up close, um, it's still like real subtle. I'm not sure if I go back in, lighten up the road color, if that subtleness will change, if you'll be able to notice it. Um, now this latex enamel black, it's a satin, and it's called Canyon Black. Um, I'm wondering if I could get an even darker black to kind of offset these sidewalls. But I'm gonna keep going with this right now, and maybe I'll do a second pass with just a little bit lighter. I don't want to cover the holes because I want to leave some of this. Oh crap! Of course, that's what happens. Well, that's okay. That's the sloppy painting I was talking about. Not everything's gonna be too par. Gotta roll with it. If it's not perfect, just roll with it. Yep, slight subtleness. Oh, you're back. You were listening and painting. Oh, what you painting, LG? You got the day off too? I mean, I don't have the entire day off. I have to work at 3. This is still my work week, but I want to kind of get my momentum going as far as painting daily. Oh, my cat Kieta she's gonna make me start screaming. She's gonna roll off, try to grab onto my leg with her claw, and I will start screaming. Nah, it's evening. Oh yeah, I forgot. Really? Already? Not late evening, but early evening. I'm done working, so I can paint. Just painting over the painting I started a while back. Hey, nothing wrong with that. If it's not working, you can always start something new. Hey, you, Kiki. Kiki's up here. Kiki, Keto, come on. Key cat, come on, dude. I'm trying to paint. Come on, go on. Dude. You want some attention, Key cat. But last time you put your tail in the wet paint, and then you started painting on my canvas with your paint brush of a tail. Key cat. Kitty. Come on, Kiki. Honest guys, I'm doing something that doesn't. I know it looks like I'm just painting over the same areas with the same color, but it's not. It's not color, but same shade. I might have to redo the outline of my creature here. Am I kidding? We got Kiere and a Kiere. Kiere and a Kiere. Maybe I need to do more texture. So lay on the paint so it's a little thicker. So I have texture because it's not that noticeable until you get up on the painting. So it'd be kind of having an interesting contrast because this all looks very graphic. Not too sure what to do next. Oh. Yep, I've been there. You don't know what to do. That's when I just start making a mess. I mean, that could be a thing to get you to where you figure out what you want. But you can do stuff like sketches or drawings. Not necessarily have, or you could do small studies in paint. Kind of help you get to some kind of subject matter. Some people doodle, some people do abstract doodles, some people figure out weird techniques like pouring paint. try it all. So at least, if you try it all, at least you have an understanding of that stuff that may come in handy later on. Like, there was a point, I did some Jackson Pollock, like, pieces. Stuff I'm not, like, trying to actively put out into the world, like, hey, here's this, you should buy it, or, you know, I'm this creative artist. It's just me trying to understand what he was trying to do by doing it himself. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, look at my paintings. Somebody's gonna be like, oh dude, you're a Jackson Pollock ripoff. It's like, it's not that you can't do that technique, but you have to realize that somebody has already done it in the art world. Will recognize that unless you do it in a way that is different from him. And that's why people are all trying to find or come up with different ways of putting paint on a canvas or marking the canvas with paint. It's like y'all just trying to be the next Jackson Pollock. Trying to come up with new techniques. Which is, you know, to each their own, but it's just gonna be another end to a means. I mean, if he thought it was gonna sustain him till old age, probably wouldn't have killed himself. He seemed to be a restless soul or painter, and he probably knew that wasn't going to last that long. And then he would really be known as Jack the Dripper. Kitty, can I get some paint time in here? I know I haven't given you any time since this morning. Now you're getting your cat hairs all over the place. You could paint like Willem de Kooning. You can try some de Kooning. Or Rothko. Or Gustin. Hey you. Stop. You're calling on me. Told you she was gonna make me go. Alright. Don't mess with the wheels too much. Yep, I'll just stick to my boring old illustrative style. I mean, I do have some abstract pieces. Something that I probably, if I would have kept going and taken it somewhere, people would be like, oh, there he goes. Good for him. He's got his style. Kitty, come on, man. Everybody wants to have a style. They don't want to paint, they just want to have a style. They want to be known for their style. So stylish. I don't know if this is a style though. I mean, maybe that'll be easier to see towards the end of my painting career. And you can see all the work together. I'm walking through a museum and it's there. Together and like, yeah, here's that style. Because I really don't see it. I don't. Not to say that there isn't. I think I have ways of doing something. I don't know if that's in style. It's just what I do. And that doesn't mean that can't change. That the way I do stuff can't change. So if that evolves as a shift in style, style is a weird subject. Yet seems to occupy people's mind space. A lot of focus on looking for the next new, instead of just painting. And then out of that might come something new. Get it? Are you gonna try and claw me again? Keeps circling like a great white shark. Whimsical. I often feel like the best works happen when you don't try it. So yeah, when you don't have ulterior motive, I don't know if that's the right verbiage. Yep, and you don't have preconceived notions or whatever, and you just kind of let the painting come through as it needs to be. Then it seems more natural and not so pretentious or done in pretense. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have to be pretentious. Too much, though. Too much pretense means you're trying too hard. I think. I mean, this painting could probably be viewed as being pretentious. Oh, yeah. Seems like detail in painting is not interesting anymore. I mean, look at old painters. And people look at that, but then they want to outdo these old painters. They want to be like those old painters. They want to move beyond these old painters. I mean, painters of the past. Whimsical, yeah. Not sure what that means though. I think I did that time. Did I do this tire too already? Can't tell. I'm trying to use visual cues like, oh, the paint is wet as a marker for knowing if I did that or not already. Like I said, it's very, very subtle. Yeah, the way I paint like this reminds me of like painting models. Like, you know, if I were to paint a model airplane or a model ship or a car or figures. And what separates this from that kind of painting? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I can see that. Whimsical, yeah. So I was thinking of, and speaking of whimsical pieces, of doing a suite of works based on Lewis Carroll's books, Alice in Wonderland and what is it, Adventures Through the Looking Glass, or Through the Looking Glass, Through the Looking Glass and Other Adventures. So I did back in the mid 2000 teens. I did 3 paintings for a show. They were small, based on that I picked from the book. Well, two of them from Alice in Wonderland, and one from Through the Looking Glass and Other Adventures. And I read both of those books probably in my 20s. I think I read Alice in Wonderland a couple times. First one was where Alice runs into the caterpillar. I mean, Disney did a pretty classic version of that scene. So, I mean, you could say mine is kind of Disney-esque, done in my way of doing things. I guess you could say style. The second is the Cheshire Cat. So, that one was We're All Mad Here. The first one with the caterpillar is Who Are You? Is it Who Are You? And the third one was from The Looking Glass to The Looking Glass, and that was the poem The Jabberwock. So I thought about doing more. So I don't know if they would be. I would probably start off figuring out compositions, just making drawings, and really try to see if I can do so. I know other artists have done versions of that before. I can't remember the illustrator who originally illustrated his work. Yeah, it'd be cool to do a suite of images. I think Salvador Dali did a version of that. Maybe I'll have to check. I know he did. Um, was it Miguel Cervantes? Don Quixote. I did read that book too. In my twin, I read a lot of. So I got really into surrealism in my mid late teens and then into my 20s. So I kind of read a lot of the books that some of those surrealist artists went into. I think I finished that. Did I do this? Did I do this one? Did that one? Did those? Can't remember if I did the VW bus. The V-dubs. But yeah, it'd be cool to do a suite of those or some paintings. So a friend of mine, and because I posted this on my Facebook page, the image of the Jabberwock painting that I did, which I don't have. For some reason, I was being a dumbass, and what did I do? I had it showing at a person's gallery here in town, and I've forgotten all about it. And they contacted me and asked me if I wanted it back, and I was like, nah, you can donate it or whatever you want with it, because I wasn't very impressed with the image that I created. So I don't know if they still have it, if they sold it, they gave it away, threw it in the garbage. But I posted the image I have of it, and a friend of mine who lives in Japan, teaches English, I think, still in Japan. Him and his girlfriend live there, or his wife now. He's from Wisconsin, which is the state northeast of here and east of my home state of Minnesota. And he's mutual friends of another friend who was the one who introduced us. Anyway, he saw the image and he was interested, and he was like, "Do you have prints of these?" And I was like, "I can make prints if you want one, or I can do an original for you." And so it sounded like he was interested in that. So I've been doing sketches of it based on, is this acrylic? Yeah, it's acrylic. Oh, like now you did the car windows. Is this acrylic? Okay, what I'm using is latex. It's a latex enamel. It's Rust-Oleum latex enamel. It's American, I guess, based paint company. Um, they have a brand of spray paint that was widely used during the heyday, early days of graffiti, New York graffiti, them and Krylon and amongst other brands. But they are definitely a popular brand during the late 80s and 90s era of graffiti writers, mostly train writers. But they do this brand of latex enamel paint. So I mixed a little bit of that with a little bit of this latex house paint. This is another American brand, Valspar. They might be out of my home state of Minnesota too, I'm not sure. But I get these little samples at the big box home places. People have these samples mixed up, and if they don't want it, then they take the samples and they discount them and they put them on a rack, and I'll go and pick them up if I'm there, because they make for great paint. The blue in the windows are the house paint, which is this one particular. Sherwin-Williams is another brand here, and I use that. The black in the windows, though, that's acrylic. That's this golden bone black fluid acrylic, and I mixed a little bit of this airbrush, golden airbrush medium, which is for airbrushing, but I use it to thin my paints without loss of without the breaking down of the pigment in the paint, like you do if you use water, because that's what water does. It breaks down the paint, makes it less archivable, I guess you can say. Oh man, there goes the brush again. But yeah, And then this stuff here is sign painter's enamel, which is an oil solvent based. It's a one shot sign painter's enamel, another brand they sell here. And it dries or cures or polymerizes uh, kind of like a harder but glossier um, surface. So I don't know how it reads on the screen. Just reads all the same, and it's hard to tell. But there's different qualities to each of those paints that hopefully contrast one another, even though it's all paint. Like the brown color was done also done um, using using this latex enamel mixed with this like a purple lilac house paint latex. So it's very matte looking because the black is satin, but the house paint definitely going to be more matte side. There's a subtle contrast between that and which is glossy. Looks like a candy coating, like an M&M soda, M&M soda coating. I don't know how glossy it has that kind of coating with the powder. So over time, I wonder how the chip paint will react to environmental changes and light external conditions. And that's why I left these areas just even though this is gesso on top of the acrylic, building acrylic paint, splattered here and there. That's where the oil is going to go. So I wanted to leave that open because I don't want to paint oils on top of other types of paint that may cause the oil to not adhere properly to the surface. Can't hear me? I'm right here. That's the thing right next to me. I did that. Oh, you know what? Sorry. I know what happened. I forgot. I have to disconnect my. When I put my earbud in after my other one died, it connected to my camera that's recording, and it screwed up the audio for sure. Sorry about that. I probably said a bunch of stuff that you didn't hear. That's okay. Just talking about the different paint qualities still. Yep. Because I was listening to something on my iPad, and as soon as my earbud went out and I put in the other one, it connected to my phone. All right, where's my reference for that? Thanks for letting me know that, because I probably wouldn't have noticed myself. Okay. Uh, so I did that tire. I think this tire. This tire, and then I'll rotate. Wait, did I do this tire already? Don't tell me I did this tire already. I did, not a big deal. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to stand up for the bus's tire. Okay. Now, I know I didn't do this tire, but it already seems like, oh crud. There, I screwed up. There I go, screwing up again. And just that easily fixed. Somebody, probably my wife. Let's see. Sending me a message, maybe. Oh, 100 is where when I left. Okay, 1 o'clock. All right. Okay. I can't do anything about that until I get into work. So, co-worker. So I am responsible for doing the schedule for our team. And sometimes if people forget to clock in and out, I have to add their time, manually entered in. Well. I'm not really adding any paint to this. I'm just pretending like I'm adding paint. Alright, we're going to flip this around. Flippy doodle. Flippy doodle dandy. Okay, now we have a few tires to do. And let's see. Use those pushes. It's 1:06, so we got 24 minutes left on the stream. You know, guys, I know it doesn't look like I'm doing much, but every step is one more step to the final image or final product. So LG, did you figure out what you're gonna paint? Oh boy, this is starting to dry up. It's starting to dry up. Well, it's a great day out, but I don't know if we'll get any rain. Well, some of that got on the enamel, so we'll see. Not yet? Okay. So yeah, yesterday I did a stream from work, and oh yeah, now I can see the subtle difference. And there's not so much light and glare. Definitely can see the subtleness of this shade. Yeah, I did a live stream from work, and I was working on the copy of Demerzel's Avignon again. And I'm trying to get the composition close to the original, not exact, but close, before I start adding color. I think I spent a good 2 hours, 2.5 hours on that. Demoiselle, I still can't say that right. Demoiselle's the Avignon. Gonna head to bed. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's late. Gotta get up early to take my paintings to the friend. Oh, good, yeah. Maybe I can pay tomorrow before work. All right, LG, take care. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, it'll be nice to see with those portraits with the frames. Getting some fancy frames, I'm assuming. Yep, you have a good night. Catch you again sometime soon. Yeah, thanks for hanging. I didn't realize it was that late. I guess. Oh yeah, you're a lot farther ahead than Wendy. Well, we're not going to be on too much longer. You know what? Maybe I'll add. Enjoy looking forward to seeing this work done. Yep, but at least that's two of us. Hmm. Okay, guys. Well, I think I got all the tires done. I know I don't have much time left. We got 14 minutes, but let me try to do. I don't know if this is going to be too much. You know what? Maybe just leave that as is. But I'm going to go back and do the rim. Um, that's weird. Okay. Go back and start doing these rims. Oh, let me see. Okay, I need some of those. Sorry, guys, hold on a second. I need more containers that are airtight, or somewhat airtight. Keep my feet from drying out. Actually, I did it last time. Oh, I think our friend. Did he finish his stream? No. A few new things people are adding. We'll save those for later. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I swear that's definitely lighter. Okay. Hey, Dragon Zach, how are you doing? Hey, Dragon Zach, how are you doing? You stopping by? Looks fantastic. Well, I gotta go again. Dragon Jet, Zach, have a good day. Thank you for stopping through and saying hello, and I appreciate it. it stands out a little bit more. Hey, Chista, you colored the road. Nah, I haven't quite done much to the road since before, but just trying to make our tires on our vehicles here just stand out a little bit more. Hope you're doing well. Colored. You know, either way is correct. English or American English. Both those work. Yeah, the road actually still needs to get lightened up, but I've been working on the wheels on all the vehicles here. So I'm trying to paint them as well as I can. Trying to work on being a little more sloppy, but it's hard. A natural tendency to not be so sloppy, and I'm trying to change that. And I don't know if this painting is ready for the sloppiness. So how'd your exam go? Who thinks I wasn't sure? Yeah, either way, colored without the U is usually like American English. Colored, I think with the U is English. Just can't get over all the details on the dragon. Qilin or Kirin. Chinese, or I'm not sure if it's Mandarin or Cantonese, but it's Qilin. There's no U in it for some reason. But in Japanese it's Kirin. So like in Japanese the R's are kind of sound like L's. A bit weird, but it was alright. Okay. Literature, you know. Oh, yeah. I don't know if is that the same as English language classes? Is that just, I guess literature is books. I don't think I ever took a literature class. I don't even know if they were offered in high school. Didn't go to college though. That's probably where all the lit classes were in college. English literature. I'm sure that other countries have their own lit classes, courses. Alright, that's 2 tires down. Well, that might be it because I think it's getting close. Yep, getting close to 1:30 p.m. here. And I gotta get ready for work. I'm sure it's pretty late for you, Chista. getting late. Oh well, and I was just getting rolling. Oh yeah, I'm sitting far back from the mic. But yeah, we're wrapping it up. We're gonna wrap it up. I've been on for a little while. But we gotta get ready for the day job, so can't be slacking on that. That's what's paying the bills right now. Yeah, sorry if you couldn't hear me. But our tires are looking good. I think adding that extra light and shade helped make them stand out a little bit more. They will definitely stand out a lot more when I lighten up the road. I know it's like ASMR. Yeah, I have a tendency to lean in really close to the canvas when I'm doing these small detail stuff, so I can see. But yeah, let's take a look at the overall piece. I'll have to flip it around though. Let's see. Well, before I do that, there we go. Oh, I didn't even have it zoomed in on what I was doing. I added the lighter sidewalls on the tires. You'll be on the ground, yeah. I mean, if this weren't on a canvas, like stretched, I'd lay it on the ground too. Yeah, you gotta work on the rims, bringing out the highlights and stuff. Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize it was stuck on the one spot, but hold on. Let me flip this around. So you can take in the entire thing. Getting there one step at a time. Yep, our traffic. Yeah, I did a first pass on these wheels, but the sidewalls are not light enough. So we're gonna go over all these with the lighter color. Is that like silver color? It looks kind of metallic. Are you talking about this? If you're talking about that, that's it's an acrylic, what they call a translucent, not translucent, interference color. So they mix in mica, really tiny mica particles in the pigment, or it's made up of tiny mica particles. So it reflects light in a strange way. It's pretty thick. It's not silver. I don't think it's metal. It's like a rock or a stone. But yeah, I brushed it on pretty thick so you can see in these areas, well, in the light, it changes. So you can kind of see through it at this angle when the light hits it at different angles. They have different colors. This was like I can't remember if this was supposed to be like a blue or a green. There's like a color tint to it, and I can't remember what color I used. But they come in different colors. like a blue, green, red, orange, yellow, purple. Hey, you, can you get off me, please? You need that now. Yeah, they're really, really cool to work with. You can paint that over like regular colors, and it'll change it depending on how the light's hitting the canvas or the surface. It can do some pretty interesting effects or create some pretty interesting effects. But I used it for the spirit fire. That's kind of what that is, spirit flames. I might have to add some more in, but not sure yet. But yeah, that's it at this time. Still quite a bit to be done on all the vehicles, the figures, the road. I might do some testing of how light I want to make the road. Cat, you're this cat here. She is stuck on my shirt. Kitty, you are a crazy, crazy cat. Got a gold acrylic thing, paint. Paint. I don't paint. Oh, I have no idea what I'm saying. And now I want to paint everything gold. Hey, nothing wrong with that. What happened to your eye, dude? Did you poke yourself in the eye? She's not grumpy. She's happy. She's very wanting my attention. Yeah. And she has claw. She has all her claws, so she likes to dig her claws. See? She wants to claw on me, climb on me like a tree. We found her outside my wife's work. This was in the winter, just before it was getting really cold. So I guess they had reports of some kittens wandering around the campus of the hospital. So she was meowing at my wife, and then went up to her, and I was like, well, she ain't got no collar on her. Throw her in the car. And I took her home because I was dropping my wife off at work. So she put her in the car. I brought her home, and we've had her ever since. So she is like 7. Yep, she was meowing at us. It was like, well, I think it was December or January, and it was going to get cold. I'm sure she could have fended for herself, but still, it gets pretty cold here. Okay, you're like clawing me up. Anyways, that's her story. And she loves attention, and she loves to scratch me. Don't you? Yeah, she's getting ready to do it with her back feet. She'll like rabbit kick me with her claws. But she's sweet. She's a sweetie. She doesn't get enough attention because we have 5 other cats who also want my attention. You rescued a kitten once, but your mom wouldn't let you keep her, so she lives with one of my friends now. Well, at least she's got a home, and you get to see her. Yeah, we got 5 other ones, all different ages. So we have 2 more that are about her age. They're long hairs. They're not anywhere around here right now. Dude, you're a clawing. Look at this. Look at that cat. Clawing me. on me up. Oh, you don't know? Well, it's okay. Well, I gotta get ready to go get cleaned up for work. But thanks for joining me, Chista. Hope you have a good night. Get some sleep. Hopefully, catch you again soon. And anybody else that's been hanging with us, thank y'all for joining. Laughing Girl and Levine 1185 and Reefer. What was it? Reefer Wizard, and also Carlos Dees and Dragon Zach. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you all for the likes. And hang in while I slowly get this finished. But yeah, y'all take care. Take care, Chista. I'll catch you again soon. So until next time, y'all have a great day or evening. And as we like to say, bye for now. Take care, guys.